Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. I am using Chinchilla links if you want to follow along for yourself, link in the description. We have some exciting stuff for this sneak peek video. We have some information on the upcoming Bounty Hunt monster, so I'm excited about that. We also have information on a new Megaton monster, except his skill sheet is actually out, so by the time you see this video, you probably already saw my analysis on this upcoming monster. So we're going to skip this and we're going to move on over to Dork. Alright, Dork. So, is this monster good? Is he not good? Let's find out. If I'm not mistaken, this is the exclusive Bounty Hunt monster. Deals moderate direct damage, blocks 50% of incoming damage for itself. A spammable 50% block skill, that's pretty good. Deals low dark damage. Alright, wake up. Go work now. Deals moderate direct damage, requires cooldown. Alright, not interesting so far. We have War Chief Soul, blocks out 50% of incoming damage and applies skill mirror to itself. Okay, so it is a damage protection and you're reflecting any attack against the enemy. Pretty good because you take half the damage and reflect whatever. I'm assuming he's going to be an attacker. All exclusive Bounty Hunt monsters are attackers. So whatever skill gets thrown at you, you can reflect. It's going to come down to whether his trait is good or not good. Last warning, deals heavy dark damage, applies skill mirror. Another skill that does skill mirror. So he has 2 skill mirror skills. This is pretty cool because I don't think we've seen attackers that attack and then skill mirror. It's almost like you're attacking on 2 fronts, because now the enemy has to be really careful. Are they going to attack you when you have skill mirror? Not to mention you partner up with a slumster and then you have positive effect protection plus skill mirror. Ooh, that can be quite menacing. No sleep, deals moderate dark damage and applies nightmares, AoE nightmares, okay. Maybe you can utilize that with the, what is it, Nishan Sword, that drains stamina if enemy has nightmares. Deals heavy dark damage, applies daze and nightmares to a single enemy. And of course we have a massive dark attack and daze to an enemy monster. Orc Nog. So overall, I'm a little conflicted on the monster. I'm really interested in the skill mirror. I don't like that. This is just an attack. Yeah, sorry, this is a self skill. So your only main attack skill mirror skill is this. I'm assuming it's going to be a one-turn skill mirror. And normally when I run attackers, I like to only attack. I do like that you have a spammable 50% block, so he could potentially be hard to take down. But at the end of the day, you just have a massive and a heavy dark. So I'm a little conflicted about how I feel about Dork. Let's see. He is a dark-based monster, so against Vasarius, you're going to have the elemental advantage, so you can take down the current Megaton monster. But again, we're getting another Megaton monster. Let's see. Dark attacker with skill mirror and damage protection skills. Dork was killed by members of his own tribe when they discovered he was plotting against their leader. However, after his death, his soul was released into the universe, and no one knows what happened out there. But the fact is, it traveled back into his body. When Dork resurrected, the orcs understood that it was his destiny to rule. Ooh, I wonder if, based on the lore, he's going to have a revival relic, so then he can be quite menacing, almost like Acheron, who is a dark attacker that if he dies, comes back to life. I wonder if that'll be the case. Alright, Tuska. This is going to be the free-to-play monster, if I'm not mistaken. Deals moderate earth damage to an enemy, deals low earth damage. Okay, things aren't looking good so far. It's too basic right now. Let's see what else we have. Deals moderate earth damage to an enemy, applies a 25% damage boost to itself. Moderate earth damage to all enemies and gives everyone bleed. Okay, nice. Partner up with Blood Puppeteer. Applies bleed to all enemies, gives 1 extra turn to itself. AoE bleed extra turn, very interesting. Applies 50% damage boost and gives 1 extra turn to itself. Okay, I always love when monsters do damage boost extra turn. We don't really see a 25% damage boost. This is strange. We normally see a 50% damage boost, right? Even Malarian has one, right? Is it like Modrax Will or something? 50% damage boost, extra turn. This monster is just 25, but I will give it to him that he can also bleed all the enemy team. Bleed, of course, reduces damage output, and then you can partner it up with Blood Puppeteer. So that's pretty interesting. Massive earth damage to an enemy and applies bleed. And then we have Bleed Hater and Evasion to itself. Night Taunt. Okay, very interesting. Applies Bleed Hater to itself, bleed to enemies, moderate earth for the ultimate. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how I feel about this monster. Let me think. The Bleed Hater and Evasion. I mean, against the Bounty Hunt, this... No, you can't... Yeah, you can apply Bleed against the Bounty Fugitive. So you have the potential to do a lot of damage against the enemy. Bleed Hater, partner up with Guard Down, have Guard Down Hater. Hopefully end with a massive attack. Yeah, especially if you're running Hidden Shiv. So there are situations, yeah, especially with Hidden Shiv being so prevalent, or not even Hidden Shiv. You can literally, I see why he's potentially really good. You follow the trail, you give yourself a 25% damage boost, and then you do Bleed Hater and Evasion. And then, again, if you have like a Slumster, then you have a positive effect protection. So now the enemies are bleeding. You have a 25% damage boost. You have triple damage because they're all bleeding. And you have evasion so they can't hurt you. And then you follow it up with Feed the Herd, moderate earth damage, and bleed. And that should kill everyone. Right? Because you just have too much of a boost. You could also massive earth against a single enemy monster. I'm personally not the biggest fan of monsters that require setup like this. However, it's just a one-turn setup, so in this case, I don't mind it. It's like if a monster has a double damage evasion skill, right? You could set up and follow up with a strong attack, especially if you're still using chill long. You absolute zero everyone's frozen for 2 turns. Like, there's definitely situations in which it can come in handy. So, interesting, definitely interesting. We'll have to see once he's actually out, the traits, the skills, and the traits, the relics, all of that stuff. Let's go down. Earth attacker with damage and bleed hater skills. Tuska doesn't belong in any wolf pack. He prefers to be his own. By the way, his animation is really cool. He had a hunting partner called Fenstar once, but he died against an orc, leaving Tuska devastated. He burned his friend's body, and placed the ashes inside a capsule, which he attached to his sword. That way, Fenstar will be in Tuska's will always be Tuska's hunting partner. Okay, this monster's gonna hold a sword relic. Alright, Bounty Hunts. You need the latest version to play. Once you have your ready, come and play the new edition. In this event, you'll be able to collect cells of 2 new monsters. Dork is a dark attacker with skill mirror and damage protection skills. Tuska is an exclusive. Oh, wow. I had it backwards. I had it backwards. Wait. Tuska is an exclusive bounty hunt specialist. He's an earth attacker with damage boost, evasion, bleed here, extra turns. He can also apply triple damage. Okay. Tuska is the exclusive monster. Okay. So against the Fugitive, you're going to have Fugitive Hater and Bleed Hater. Wow, you're going to be able to also do Guard Down Hater and have so much damage against the enemy. That's going to be super interesting. This also gives you damage boost, so that's nice. You're not really going to be able to use these skills against the Fugitive because Anticipation. But, yeah, so against the Fugitive, you're going to be running Night Hunt, Hunter Haunted, Night Predator, and you might run one of these and hope the AI doesn't do it. Okay, I had that mixed up. I was totally confused. But again, this is just sneaks. This is just leaks. We might be wrong, and it might be different, right? Yeah, I don't even know anymore. I could have sworn it was Dork. He looks more like a fugitive attacker. Then we have Tuska. Oh, Tuska transformed. Look at that animation. What the heck? I could have sworn it looked way different in the calendar. Tuska looks cool. They both look like they can be fugitive killers. Wow, they both look cool, honestly. I love the designs. Let's see. We have... Okay, Tuska, Bounty Hunt. We talked about that. Slumster's Trap. When the turn starts, if any asset's life is below 50%, gives stamina to all targets. When the warrior dies, deals Y points of nature damage to all enemies. So, it is just a trap that recovers stamina. Now, any monster that holds a trap relic never, ever, ever, ever has to worry about stamina. That's pretty awesome. The trap holders finally have a way to recover stamina. It counteracts like Nabuline's trap and all that. Dork moveset update. Go Work Now. Deals moderate dark damage, applies daze to all enemies. And let's see. Orc's No Die. Deals very heavy dark damage, removes negative effects, applies positive effects per second to itself. What was it before? Let's scroll up. Removes negative effects and positive effects. Okay, cool. So now you're applying positive effect protection. I like that. That's definitely a lot nicer. Instead of removing positive effects from itself. And the Go Work now applies daze to enemies. It used to just deal moderate dark damage, so now it's adding a daze element. Alright, Bounty Hunt updated. In this event, you'll be able to collect cells of 2 new monsters. Tuska is an earth attacker with damage, evasion, bleed, hater, extra turn skills. Dork is an exclusive Bounty Hunt specialist. Okay then. So it looks like Dork is the exclusive monster. I guess we'll find out in a week. We will definitely find out in a week. Again, they both look really cool, really sick. Alright guys, so with that being said, oh wait, here we go. When the warrior dies, deals up to 46,000 points of nature damage to all enemies, and it can recover up to 269. That is awesome. I love it. I love it because on my stock killer, who can hold a trap, finally I'm going to be able to recover stamina when it gets drained by an Eeltron's mask or the traps the enemy runs. So, I love it. Alright guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for this sneak peek video. Let me know what you guys think about the 2 new monsters. Tuska, Dork, do you like them? Do you dislike them? Any not thoughts? Look at that. Is that the Monster Legends eye he's wearing? That is really cool. Any not thoughts in the comments below? Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.